Have you ever asked have you ever asked the question, what is my purpose in life? What is the meaning of my life? This is one of the most powerful questions that people ask every day all around the world. What is the meaning of my life? Or how can I find my purpose in life? Or how can I discover my purpose in life? You see, the greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life lived without purpose. That's a quote by Dr. Miles Monroe. Now, here is the thing I want us to know, that your purpose is not outside of you. Your purpose is inside of you. My name is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson, your motivation and your inspiration today. I am your empowerment, success, and purpose coach, helping you become all what you were designed to be. Today, we're going to look at how to unlock our true purpose, how to unlock our true purpose in life. You see, one of the things and one of the mistakes that we make is that we say the word, I want to find my purpose in life. I want to find my purpose in life. But just like a baby, one day that baby discovered their hands, and they so in amazement, and everybody's laughing at the baby, how the baby has discovered their hands. Everybody's laughing how the baby has discovered their hands. And in that moment, the baby discovered that they had their hands. The baby didn't go down to the store and decided to buy some hands. In that moment, the baby discovered their hands. The baby did not find their hands. So therefore, when it comes to your purpose in life, when it comes to my purpose in life, it was never lost. Today, I encourage you to stop looking out on the outside, but step on in the inside. I have a seed right here. And this is a seed. And everything inside the seed to be successful is inside the seed. Everything. Actually, we could go into detail and say that inside this seed is a tree. Inside of this seed, or this shell that is covering this seed, everything is inside the seed that will make this seed successful. Inside of the seed is everything that it needs to be successful, and inside the seed, this seed is wired to fulfill its purpose. I can take this same seed, and I have a plant over there, I love plants, and I could put this inside a plant, and I could water this every day. And a year from now, you can come and visit me, and you would see a full-grown tree, or plant, I should say. Now, here's the thing. For this seed to be successful, this seed did not have to go anywhere else to tap into its potential and discover its purpose. The purpose of the seed and the potential of the seed has already been built inside the seed. Oh, stay with me. You see, there was a time in my life when I used to go looking for success. I said, I need to find my purpose. And we have to be very careful, because the way we say something, words mean meanings to us, and psychologically they have feelings and effects on us, and we interpret them in certain ways, and we translate them in certain ways. So therefore, when we say we want to find our purpose, what are we saying is that my purpose is lost. My purpose is lost. My purpose is lost. So therefore, I need to go out and find my purpose in life. But your purpose is not, it was never lost. You see, In the next few minutes, you're going to get an understanding of your purpose. And you are going to get an understanding of your purpose, not just an understanding of your purpose. In the next few minutes, also, you will get a better understanding of your purpose, but also some of you will discover your purpose. You say, Coach Antonio Landis Thompson, how I'm going to discover my purpose? I'm telling you, here's the thing. Your purpose is already inside of you. But also this, your purpose are your natural talents and abilities. Your purpose are your natural talents and abilities. I want you to do an assignment for me. I want to coach you for a few minutes here. I want you to take out your phone, take out your computer, your tablet, a pen, a piece of paper, and I want you to write down things that you are great at doing. I want you to take a moment to write down things that you are great at doing. And I want you to keep that list close to you. I want you to look at that list and I want you to ask yourself, out of all these things that you wrote down, what's something that you love to do better than any one of those? You see, our purpose are our natural talents and abilities. Natural. Meaning that everything for you to be successful in life and to unlock your true purpose is already inside of you. If you were born to cook, you naturally can cook. If you can born to sing, you can naturally sing. If you can born to dance, you can naturally dance. There are some people, they are so naturally of what they do, it amazes you. I heard someone says when Michael Jordan played ball, it was like an orchestra playing. You had moms and dads and grandparents, people who were not interested in basketball wanted to go and see Michael Jordan play basketball. Why? Because Michael Jordan was born to play basketball. When Tiger Woods started playing golf, all people from all walks of life who didn't even know a hole in one, who didn't even know what it was to watch golf, they didn't even know the terminology of golf, they started watching golf. Why? Because he was so good at it. You see, natural gifts and ability attract people to you. You don't have to go out and try to put on a scene. You don't have to go out and try to make things happen. Your natural gifts and abilities, your purpose, it makes room for you and it brings you before kings and queens. I could hear someone saying, I wish someone had told me this. How to unlock your true purpose. Your purpose are your natural talents and abilities. But what happened as we grow older, we start to put aside our natural talents and abilities. Things happen. Things could have happened to you physically. Things could have happened to you mentally. Someone could have died. Life that happen. You finish school or you go to college, then you get a job, and then you have children, start paying the bills, start paying the mortgage, things that happen. And now when it comes to your natural talents and abilities, sometimes we just put them on the back burner. Why? Because our priority now is to be a mother, to be a father, is to finish school or what have you. And we forget about our purpose. But let me tell you something. We can smother our purpose, we can hide our purpose, but our purpose will always be inside of us. We can go to the grave living unfulfilled lives, and that purpose is still inside of us. What are your natural talents and abilities? We live in a society, especially in the Western part of the world, where we have become so, I call it career focused and not purpose focused. We have become so career focused and not purpose focused. We go to school for 12 years The average student go to school for 12 years. Then after those 12 years, then we go to college. And then we go to college, and everybody was like, what you going to study in college? Some say, well, I want to be a doctor because being a doctor, you make a lot of money. I want to be a pilot because being a pilot makes a lot of money. I want to be a teacher because being a teacher makes a lot of money. Pause for a second. We didn't say, I want to be a doctor because I love doing it and it's my purpose. I want to be a pilot because I love flying and it's connected to my purpose. I want to be a teacher because I love doing it and it's connected to my purpose. No, we've been taught throughout society, especially in the Western part of the world, this job or career will make you a lot of money. And we end up going to jobs that we do not love. We end up having careers that we hate. And we end up working for companies that we don't want to be a part of, all because we have become career focused and not purpose focused. Now, here's the thing: you can have a purposeful life, and you can be purpose focused and still live a extraordinary life with wealth and finances. Because there's a lie out there that you can't really fulfill purpose in life and be financially stable. Well, look at the athletes who are born to play sports. They are professional athletes, and some of them, that is their purpose in life, and they are successful. Or some people's like, oh, I can never be a teacher because teachers don't make a lot of money. But let me tell you a story about a teacher. My mom was a teacher. My sister was a teacher. Here's a teacher. She's a teacher, and she said, I want to study to be a teacher and an educator because I'm born to be an educator. I'm born to be a teacher. From she was a little girl growing up, she would put out her dolls or put out her toys, and she would say 1 + 1 is 2, or 2 + 2 is 4. And everybody's like, she was born to be a teacher. And everybody's like, you're so smart, you're so intelligent. You can end up being a neuroscientist. You can end up working on special projects. You're so smart and you're intelligent. Use your smart brains on some high-paying, six-figure jobs. She said, I was born to be a teacher. She went and studied to be a teacher, became a successful teacher. Over 10, 20 years, she transformed and impacted so many other students that she introduced them to purpose, and then they discovered their purpose in life. She's not only a teacher now, she's become an education consultant. People are hiring to come to speak. They want to hear, what is it that make you so successful in the classroom? Why is it that just about every parent, when their student comes to our school, they want them to come into your class? What is it that a student can be feeling in this classroom? But when they come into your classroom, it's like they in a whole different realm, a whole different world, because she was born to teach. And her philosophy is that regardless of who you are in life, her philosophy is that everyone can learn. Not only is this teacher getting paid to be a teacher, she's getting paid to speak. She's going on podcasts. They're paying her to come on podcasts. She's writing a book. And one day she sits down and she starts to laugh. And she realized the people who were encouraging her not to become a teacher or an educator, she's making more money than she could ever imagine, because she's getting paid as a teacher. She's getting paid as a podcaster. She's getting paid as a consultant, all because she decided to fulfill a purpose in life. Now, here's the $1 million purpose question. If you take money out of the equation and you don't have to get up to work every day, what is that one thing that you can do, that you love to do, that you will get fulfillment from? What is that one thing that you can wake up every day and do? And do it because you love doing it and get fulfillment doing it. Whatever answer you answer, that answer is connected to your purpose in life. And I encourage you to explore that. You see, as we talk about today, that purpose are natural talents and ability. We also talk today that our purpose is not something that we look on the outside. Our purpose is something that we look on the inside because our purpose was never lost. Our purpose was always inside of us. It's just that we have to wake up, come to that awareness, and discover our purpose. Another thing we learned today is the $1 million purpose question that I ask when I coach people is that if we put money aside, if you didn't have to get up to go to that business, if you don't have to get up and go to that job, what is that one thing that you can wake up every day and get fulfillment doing it and you love doing it? That answer points you and direct you to your purpose. I encourage you, whatever that answer is, whatever is that one thing that you can do for the rest of your life with fulfillment that you love doing, I encourage you to explore that. This is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson, your empowerment, success, and purpose coach, motivating you and inspiring you and remind you that over 8.2 billion people in the world, no one has your fingerprint. That means that you are special. That means that you are unique. That means you are created for success, greatness, purpose, and destiny. That means you were placed in this world for something great. You were placed in this world for a great purpose. And I encourage you, don't just exist in this world, but live. When you discover your purpose, you walk differently, you talk differently, and your purpose is inside of you. You know exactly what that is. Imagine the assignment that is on your life to fulfill your purpose. You have to run your race and you have your baton. And based on what you would do, determines how successful the other person will be in life. Your life is not a mistake. You were created for a great purpose, and your purpose is already inside of you. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life lived without purpose. A quote by Dr. Miles Monroe, my mentor. Purpose. You are born for purpose. Purpose is inside of you. Release that purpose inside of you. I have a question to you. Imagine if you never discover your purpose in life. Imagine if you never fulfill your purpose in life. Your obedience, your fulfillment of your purpose might be the miracle for someone else. It might be the miracle for cancer. It might be a new business plan. It might be the home for that homeless person who's waiting. It might be a home for that young girl who is pregnant and wants to go to a home, but no one wants to take them in. Your obedience of fulfillment of purpose, somebody dream and springboard that will take them to the next level. Your purpose is not outside of you. Your purpose is inside of you. You are wired for purpose. Your purpose are your natural gifts, abilities, and talents. If there's something you could do for the rest of your life and wake up and do every day and find fulfillment for it, that is your purpose, and that's connected to your purpose. This is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson. Enjoy your day. Remember, the best and the greatest day in the world to be alive is the day you were born for success. You were born for purpose. You were born for destiny. Inside of you, you are wired to fulfill your purpose and reach your destiny. I encourage you, release your greatness today and release that purpose that is inside of you. You are wired for purpose. You are born for purpose. You are purpose. Live a purpose-filled life. I love you.